Alright, time for more of this. Gonna be a little on the slow side at first because, my guide, Mike, his computer crashed, so he's currently missing, but he will return, I believe. Hopefully. Oh, I tabbed out and it didn't like it! There we go. Okay. So, let's just double check really quick. I didn't actually level up. No, I didn't. Okay. Computer, why are you making every disconnect sound known to man? Please, cease. Cease. There we go. Alright, so I assume when we leave, I will go back to camp. Wide open world, huh? Alright, that's where I am. That's Flemeth's hut. Sorley. Frostback Mountain. What is button to go to camp? Oh, here we go. I was like, where is it? Where's the camp? Okay.
The Blight. How will you end it?
Oh, hello. We need to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of Darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
Mais pardon. I'm new to the Wardens.
Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
Wait. Sorry you were displeased with that, good sir. Sorry.
Yes.
Never mind.
As you wish.
Hello, Alistair.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Hello.
There you are. Hello. We're in the camp. Sven didn't like what I had to say about the Grey Wardens fighting the Darkspawn, but something tells me that he never will like that. Oh, hello. This guy's new. Emissary. Oh, this is the person that the mages sent with us then, right?
The Circle of Magi stands ready to
no, he's
assist
trying
Grey
to-
Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry.
Do you need anything?
There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
I see. Oh, what is this? A communal box for resources that you have collected for your troops. Turn in runes for the circle. Is that the same as, so that's just, those are things that I use to enchant my weapons, right? Should I give those away? Uh-oh. Are you still there, Mikey? I think we may have lost him again. I have the sounds turned off so it's not constantly boopity-booping. I think he may have departed. No, he's there. I guess he didn't hear me. Mike? Guess he didn't hear me. Well, I'll just leave that alone for now then. Hello, Win.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Are you all right?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
You were very sprightly for your old age, though.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it.
Okay, there we
I think
go.
I will be
Yay,
glad
there
when
you
I
are.
am-
Hello.
I just couldn't talk for some reason. Discord's talk was glitching and wouldn't let me say anything.
Oh, no. I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
Aw, Wynn was happy. So I was asking about the box. The supply crate. So the runes are the
Yes.
things that I use to enchant.
Yes.
And I think I've got a couple of them. I have a lightning rune, two novice flame runes, journeyman flame runes, novice lightning runes. Should I give some of them to
When
the
you
group?
donate, it'll take all of the ones in your inventory.
Oh, so I should use any and then do that, right?
Yes, I mean, you only have journeyman runes, and those aren't, like, the best. So, I don't think it takes... If I remember correctly, I don't think it takes master and grandmaster runes. So,
Okay.
it only takes medium and low tier runes.
Okay, because I've got a sword that has slots for runes now. So I was wondering if I should equip that first and then give the rest away.
Would it do whatever you think is best?
Oh, I don't really have any money, though, so I guess maybe not. Unless they do it for free.
You do have a lot of... I believe they do it for free, but also... You do have a lot of stuff you can sell, correct? Or did we already do that?
We did that to buy the backpack.
Ah.
So let me talk to Sandal.
Enchantment?
Hi, Sandal. I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Yeah! 'Cause he's a cool dude. Oh, the Oathkeeper has a space for that also. And the Edge is a weapon I can't use yet? Maybe? Question mark? But I can soon.
Edge is a dagger. You wouldn't use a dagger.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Liliana would. So...
ZEVRAN
I
would.
see. Okay. So flame rune, lightning rune, flame rune. So I guess I'll do the two strong ones, right? Is that all I needed to do? Accept?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Enchantment?
Hi, Boyski.
Enchantment!
Hell yeah. All right. Can I take them? I can take them out? Oh my lord, I can remove them. Oh my god, that's great. Oh. Michael, that's amazing. Oh, Alistair's sword is on fire now. Through his shields! He's a little beacon. I love it. Amazing. And I am a frosty lightning blade. Alright, we'll start giving gifts away in a second, but let's see. Hello, Bruce!
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
What he give you? Oh, he wagging.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Can't be stinkier than what normally goes!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I think he thinks you need more meat on your bones.
I think I have enough meat where it counts, and I certainly don't need it in my pack. The dirty mongrel can have this back, there, and tell him not to do it again.
I'm tempted to be like, but it was a gift, Morgan.
It was. The dog was being nice.
The dog is giving you a present because he likes you. It was a gift.
I just did.
Sad.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Don't be mean to my puppy. He understands what you say. God, my boobs are big. I just noticed how far they're jutting out of my torso. Jesus. The dog is too smart for his own good.
He is certainly manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Aw, poor puppy. Poor Brucey. So how do I... Okay, so everybody's here. So I actually had cool stuff for Bruce. Yeah. Give him that. And I give him tattoos. Oh, he got faint little white tattoos on him. Yeah, what a good boy. Let's see if any of this stuff is good for
Ben
Moray.
doesn't have anything on him. You can equip him with some stuff too.
Yeah, I can give him the dog collar. No, I kid, of course. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho. Let's see. She uses fire, right?
I do not know what she uses. I don't know what you expect her to use.
Whatever she came with. Let us look at the character. Oh, wait, that's not how you do that.
No.
This is how.
Yeah.
I'll see it in a moment. Morgan. So she's got frost and lightning right now. She doesn't know fire yet. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So, are they all ready to like level up, I wonder?
If you click on the first thing with the head, you can see level up down in the bottom right.
Oh, I see. Because I didn't know if any of the people that we... Ah, yeah, here we go. If any of the people we'd left at camp have stuff. So, I'm guessing I want to give her magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put all three into magic then. Okay, so next. Spell. Can never turn into a bear. Let's see. Anything you would recommend, or do you not care?
You're definitely gonna want to get some healing out of her.
In case we don't bring wind on something, that's true. So let's give her healing. So. Then she's good. Closed the whole window. Doggy. Strength and dexterity for dog.
Strength and Constitution are the things that matter
Strength
most.
and
Basically, I would put 1, 1, 1. 1 in
One,
Strength, 1 in Dexterity, 1 in
one,
Constitution.
one. Gotcha. Oh, I guess that was it.
He doesn't have as many abilities as the other
Yeah,
companions.
I figured. He's a good boy. Then, get that at 30. Probably wants Constitution because he's not a tank. He's a two-handed thing, right?
Yeah, he's two-handed.
Okay, so he'll want Constitution and Strength then.
I would say +2 Strength, +1 Dexterity at every level.
Okay.
Constitution isn't going to matter for him because you're going to equip him with a bunch of armor.
True. Okay, let's see what we got here.
And he's more of a DPS than a tank.
Yes.
He's an off-tank.
Yeah. Powerful, threaten. Bonus to damage.
I would max out his warrior tree first. So the first warrior bar. Don't invest. Yeah, don't invest in the second one.
Okay.
Where it's at right now is fine.
Righty. And I believe that's everybody.
Yeah.
That is everybody. Okay. Let's.
So far, I believe you get 2 more.
Oh, I can wear this.
Actually, no,
now.
3 more because we need to go get Shale.
I can wear the heavy plate armor now. Oh boy! I am a big chunky. Oh, I can put the... I can't wear... Well, I don't use a shield, but that's good to know. Alistair... That is weaker than what he have, so I can sell that, so that's good.
Well, remember, you don't have anything on Sten.
Yeah, that's true. Sten doesn't have anything yet. I keep calling him Sven for some reason. There we are. He just has his default sword. And he
has
can
no
have...
shoes.
He's got no shoes. Oh, he barefoot. I'm sorry. I ran out of room, Sten. I didn't mean to. I'm good. Oh yeah, he can't wear that. He's not a Templar. Okay. I think that's everything I can give him at the moment. I'm sorry, Sten. All right. I have gifts to give. And first and foremost, I believe Morrigan probably wants this book. So should I give it to her as a gift in order to get it? Hmm?
Yes.
Okay. So we go to... Oh, no, wait a minute. I can go to inventory. Morrigan. Present. No. Yes. Give her this.
What? You found Flemeth's
cutscene.
grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
I see. Well. Quest updated. Found it. Gave it to her. And now she read. Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, I can do this. I don't have to run over to them. So what kind of stuff that I've got in here is good? Oh, beef bone is for dog. I give to dog. Here, Bruce. Oh, nothing happened. He had no reaction to that. Okay. I guess the dog was alright with that.
Honestly, there is no approval rating for the dog, so the gifts don't matter.
Then I don't know why I gave... Okay, whatever. Let's see. Alright, let's go through all of these things. Small gold bar. Who want?
Oh, you want me to tell you?
Yeah. I mean, you know whose are best for who. And it's also helpful to people who watch this later who are like, oh, make a note of that.
The golden bar, I believe, is a
Universal one?
I think. Hold on. Let me look it up really quick.
Okay.
No, the gold bar is for a person you have yet to meet.
Okay. The Golden Scythe 490 black.
That is also for all the booze
All
is
the booze
for
is for someone
one
else?
specific character that you have not met.
Oh boy. All right. Silver chain?
That is for Morrigan.
Morrigan wants. Here you go.
A fine gift. You
Golden
have my
rope
thanks.
necklace. Is that Morrigan also?
Yes, that is also Morrigan. She likes.
A fine gift.
Yeah, she
You have
likes.
my thanks.
Oh, I heard writing. I think that means I have accomplished something.
Likely you have gotten her to her first tier of approval.
Yay! A white runestone.
That is for Alistair.
Alistair. My boy.
I could get used to this, you know.
Water-stained portrait. It's of a man wearing furs and a heavy crown, it says.
Sten, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning he liked art.
I am impressed. My thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sorry you have no shoes. And the alcohol, this ale, is also for that guy, correct?
Yes, one character specifically.
For
yes.
someone specifically that we don't have. Okay.
Indeed.
King Merrick's shield. Is this a gift? Okay. Is King Merrick's shield one of the ones that just yanks someone up to 100%? Because I think you said to just keep those and that was okay. That's not one of those.
What is it called?
It's called King Merrick's shield.
One moment.
Once I get this poor man some shoes, I should start bringing Sten to things.
Yeah, I would get rid of that.
Okay, so this is one of those things that's like, no, it'll make somebody 100%. Same thing with the beard flask?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay, well, if not, I can always go get them again. I'm sure. Okay.
Yes.
And these gemstones are for something else, so...
Yes, that is for when you get the dwarves in your
Okay.
thing.
Oh!
Yeah, see, she everyone's getting a boost now because their approval went up.
Ah, the codex
actually-
all got updated.
You actually get additional, like, stuff.
Okay, alright. Okay, so and then I learn more about them as well. Okay, cool. So let's read up quickly on everybody. Get that all squared away, and then we can move on to our next quest. Alistair. You know one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Thank you, Alistair. Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens, or rescued him, as Alistair would say. His mother was a serving girl who died when Alistair was very young. He was raised by Eamon Gurin, Earl of Redcliffe, for a time. Alistair is fascinated by magic, even as his life is defined by fighting its darker manifestations. He has a fondness for strange runestones and figural studies of arcane creatures. Really? Neat. So that, I guess, is our hint for, like, the stuff he likes. Queen Honora. We have been given the gift of freedom by our forebearers. I can't speak. Let us not squander it. The only child of the war hero Loghain MacTier. So this is the wife of the king. Honora has never been one to stay quiet in the background. It is common knowledge that in the 5 years Honora and Kaelin held the throne together, she was the one wielding the power. She is held in much higher esteem than her husband by the people of Ferelden, nobility and commoners alike, and commands the respect even of foreign nations, having once inspired Empress Celine of Orlais to declare, Honora of Ferelden is a solitary rose among brambles. That's high praise.
Yes. Queen Honora, as you will, because you will meet her. You've already seen her.
She was in the cutscene when her dad was like talking on her behalf.
When you meet her, you will have thoughts, I will say.
Oh, I'm sure I will. She seems like a very interesting character. King Kaelin. I'd hoped for a war like in the tales, a king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary King Merrick Therian, Kaelin was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen Honora. He fell in battle alongside Duncan at Ostagar. Sir Cothran. Some of us know what honor and loyalty are. Cothran came to Loghain's services the hard way. She belonged to a poor family and was out doing work on the farm when she saw a man on horseback being attacked by several bandits. I don't think I've met this person yet. She rushed to his assistance and found out belatedly that the man she saved was none other than the great hero Loghain. Though she was hardly more than a child, he took her in, offering her a position with his soldiers, and she climbed through the ranks through sheer determination. Becoming the commander of Merrick's shield, Loghain's elite soldiers, was the proudest moment of her life.
You've not physically met her, but we have seen her. She is the dark-haired woman who was standing next to Loghain.
When he was like, get out of here, and she was like, what?
Yeah, she's basically his crony.
I see. Bruce has an entry! My doggo! The Mabari is clever enough to speak and wise enough to know not to, is a Ferelden proverb. Lenari, me, found this Mabari in the camp at Ostagar. His master was killed in the wilds, and Bruce fell ill from biting the Darkspawn in battle. Bruce seems to have chosen Lenari as his new master now, seeking Lenari out after the battle at Ostagar and warning of an impending Darkspawn attack. Because he's a good boy. Duncan. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, the Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. Like many others, Duncan gave up his family name when he joined the ranks of the Wardens, a symbolic gesture of cutting ties. He might say this was a convenience in his case, however. His mother was from the Anderfells and his father from Tevinter. Oh, his dad was from Tevinter. His childhood was spent in the Free Marches and Orlais. His people were everywhere, and his homeland was nowhere. He was given the almost impossible task of leading the Wardens in Ferelden, a kingdom that had thrown the Order out 200 years earlier. Facing local suspicion and hostility, he set about finding recruits. He was killed in battle against overwhelming numbers of Darkspawn and Ostagar alongside King Kaelin. I need to get a drink. I'm gonna cough. It's dry because it's so cold. It was 18 degrees out, Fahrenheit.
Ooh, there's something I want to tell you about one of these codexes that you read, but I'm not going to. It'll spoil a twist, so I'm not going to say anything. Man, I know that it is taking every fiber of my being not to say.
To spoil it?
Yes.
Thank you for not. But, Mike, I just picked up my phone. You want to know what temperature it is right now?
How cold is it?
It's 8. 8 Fahrenheit outside right now. And all that is between me and this horrible drafty window is this thermal curtain, and that's it. So I'm gonna freeze my butt if I don't keep it closed. I need to find like the heating blanket and put it on my bed like 10 minutes before I go to sleep, just so it's all nice and toasty. Anyway, Arl Eamon Gweren. I hope I said his name right. Nobility does not exist without obligation, so great power comes great responsibility, one might say. We owe all we have, even our lives, to our land and our people. As the maternal uncle of King Kaelin, Arl Eamon is one of the king's most trusted advisors. Redcliffe, while not a large or especially wealthy part of Ferelden, is a critical strategic location. The fortress guards the western pass that leads to Orlais, as well as the major trade route with Ozamar. A well-respected man, though not the most charismatic, King Kaelin once said of him, "My uncle Eamon is a man everyone thinks well of, when they remember to think of him at all. He fell ill with a mysterious condition that even magic cannot treat."
Yeah, that's when you talked to that Templar who was searching for Andraste's sacred ashes.
Yeah. There's so much about Flemeth. Alright, I'll have to read this quickly.
Oh yeah, well I mean Flemeth, as you will discover with time, Flemeth is an important woman.
Yeah. Alright. You're required to do nothing, least of all believe. Ages ago, legend says Ban Conobar took a wife took to wife. Good God, I can't talk anymore. Maybe I should come back to these later. Took to wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic, Flemeth of Highever. And for a time they lived happily until the arrival of a young poet, Ossen, who captured the lady's heart with his verse. They turned to the chastened tribes for help and hid from Conobar's wrath in the wilds until word came to them that Conobar lay dying. His last wish was to see Flemeth's face one final time. The lovers returned, but it was a trap. Conobar killed Ossen and imprisoned Flemeth in the highest tower of the castle. In grief and rage, Flemeth worked a spell to summon a spirit to this world to wreak vengeance upon her husband. Vengeance she received, but not as she planned. The spirit took possession of her, turning Flemeth into an abomination, a twisted, maddened creature. She slaughtered Conobar and all his men, and fled back into the wilds. For 100 years, Flemeth plotted, stealing men from the chastened to sire monstrous daughters, horrific things that could kill a man with fear. These Korkari witches led an army...
Korkari. It's
Korkari.
The
wilds, the Korkari wilds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Korkari witches led an army of chastened from the wilds to strike at the Almari tribes. They were defeated by the hero Cormac, and all the witches burned, so they say. But even now, the Wilders whisper that Flemeth lives on in the marsh, and she and her daughters steal those men who come too near. Morgan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from death at the top of the Tower of Ishtal, but just who or what Flemeth truly is a mystery. Knight Commander Gregor. Oh, we met him in the tower. It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. Grim and taciturn, Gregor has been Knight Commander of the Templar forces stationed at the Circle Tower for so many years that hardly anyone except the First Enchanter recalls that he is not simply part of the tower itself. And this is First Enchanter Irving, who we met. I clicked on him by accident.
I've never heard of a more verbose way to describe a person as a block.
Well, actually, it reminds me of when I went to get surgery. The nurse who was treating me, and she saw I was nervous. She's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I've been doing this for years. And I'm like, oh, really? A long time? She goes, oh, yeah. I'm the person who's been working here the longest out of everybody here. I basically came with the building. I'm like, oh, I see. She was amazing. I have never gotten a shot that I didn't feel. She just went, bam, stabbed me, done. And I was like, was that it? And she's like, yep, you're good. I'm like, okay. Someday I hope to have your skill, ma'am. The circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it. There is no higher office in a circle tower than that of First Enchanter. The one who holds this title must not only be an able administrator, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Oh, I did read this. I did read this before, I remember that. And, did I leave Liliana? No, I did not read Liliana. In the cloister, away from the fuss and flurry of the cities, I found peace, and in that stillness I could hear the Maker. A lay sister of the Chantry who can beat the stuffing out of trained mercenaries who would be notable enough, but one who also claims to have been sent to fight the Darkspawn by the Maker himself is unusual, to say the least. She joined Alistair and Lenari in Lothring, insisting she would prove useful. Liliana takes care to honor the Lothring cloister that took her in and keeps the symbols of Andraste's blessing close to her heart. Logan McTeer. Oh, Logain McTeer. Son of Tyr. Understand this, I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone. Logain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Merrick, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Orlesian Empire. Merrick raised his friend to the nobility, and Logain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. During the battle at Ostagar, he fled the field, leaving King Caelan and the Grey Wardens to die. He then returned to Denerim and declared himself the regent to his daughter, Queen Anora, demanding that Ferelden follow him against the Darkspawn, upsetting a great many of the Banes. Or Bans. Morrigan. Witch of the Wilds, such idle fantasies, this legend. Have you no minds of your own? Of herself, Morrigan says little. She does not deny being a witch of the wilds, but beyond that, everything about her is in question. Her mother claims to be Flemeth. If that's true, the Morrigan... That should probably be Van. Then Morrigan might well be a powerful witch, for the tales of the daughters of Flemeth tell of twisted, monstrous women who can kill a man with fear. She was made to accompany the surviving Grey Wardens, the payment, Flemeth said, for saving their lives at the Tower of Ishal. Morrigan's critical eye is not reserved solely for others. Knowing or not, she has a simple fondness for jewelry and is very particular about her appearance. Sten. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. The northern islands are remote, lush jungles that harbor cities rumored to be the most extraordinary ever built. These are the lands of the Qunari, lands that no foreign eyes have ever seen. Only the stories of the 3 exalted marches waged against the giants have reached the south until the arrival of Sten. The stoic giant in the cage was surely the strangest thing the people of Lothring had ever seen, until the blight struck. Ben Tegan. The Ben Norn will not bow to you simply because you demand it. Younger brother to Arl Eamon of Redcliffe and uncle to King Caelan, Tegan holds the Benorn of Rainsfair, a tiny province of Redcliffe's squeezed between the Frostback Mountains and Lake Calenhad. Ban Tegan avoids the Denerim... Ban Tegan... You'd think I'd know that because that's Irish. Ban Tegan avoids the Denerim court except to go hunting with his nephew, and rarely makes himself heard at the Landsmeet, preferring to leave politics to his brother. Velen Dryan. Remember that our strength lies in commitment to tradition and to each other. Every alienage has a Haren, an elder, and it falls to the Haren to arrange marriages for those without family, to negotiate with the guards when there's trouble, and to act as a sort of mayor and surrogate uncle to the people of the alienage. Oh, this is the guy who arranged our marriage. The title, like so many things, is a holdover from the time of Arlathan for Arlathon, For Harens are not necessarily the oldest person in their community, or even all that old. Tradition gives the role to the oldest soul, the wisest, cleverest, and the most level-headed. Valandrian has been Haren of the Denerim alienage since he was in his 30s. Win. I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. Win's talent became apparent early on, particularly her skill at healing magic. She was well liked by all her mentors and was recognized as an exceptionally gifted student. Even the Templars who watched her could not deny that she represented the best the Circle had to offer. She was an intelligent young woman who possessed a quiet confidence and maturity beyond her years. She spent many years mentoring apprentices within the Circle, and her peers thought so highly of her, she was asked to be First Enchanter Irving's successor, but she refused, saying that she had no desire to work in the upper echelons. When word reached the tower of King Kaelin's call to arms, Wynne volunteered to go to Ostagar. And that's where we met her, because she's cool. Okay. Oh, this is a long one. Okay, Sophia Dryden. Sophia Dryden is Ferelden's light and her most brilliant jewel. Nothing on this earth can ever quench her fire. Arlessa Sophia Dryden was the youngest Arlen's rival from the throne of Ferelden. For the throne of Ferelden. Dryden was a strong and charismatic leader with much support from the Benorn. When Arland finally won the crown, Dryden refused to relent. She pushed her claim, was caught and accused of treason. Her sympathizers continued to support her, however. In order to appease them, Dryden was spared execution and forced to join the Grey Wardens instead. Oh, I see. Dryden survived the joining and dazzled the Grey Wardens at Soldier's Peak with her leadership skills and charm. She eventually rose through the ranks to become the Warden Commander of Ferelden. Before Commander Dryden, the Grey Wardens were seen as a relic of an older time and an unnecessary drain on the nobles' coffers. Dryden, though, with her political connections, reinvigorated the Wardens and rapidly increased their numbers, so she's the reason we're here at all. In the meantime, King Arland proved himself a devious king, willing to go to brutal lengths to silence opponents. Arlen's reign of terror grew worse with each passing year, and some of the Bonds approached Commander Dryden in desperation, begging her to intercede. She agreed, and thus was the rebellion against King Arland born. Arland learned of the rebellion and took steps to end it. He publicly suspended all tithing to the Grey Wardens and declared they were no longer welcome in Ferelden. Some of the Wardens, mindful that they were supposed to remain politically neutral, felt disgraced by Dryden's involvement in Ferelden politics and left her side even as the king's forces laid siege to Soldier's Peak. The siege took months and ended with the death of Sophia Dryden. I think that's
Soldier's Peak is one of the quests that you're
yeah,
gonna be doing.
that's the... Oh, he's not here anymore. I think he went on ahead. Okay. So I believe that's everything. Now we're all caught up on people. We've quick saved, and we can pick another quest. Oh.
Yeah, if you don't want to talk to anybody, make sure you talk to folks.
Oh, I did not talk to Liliana. She's the only one I did talk to.
Did you always live in an alienage? Was it very terrible?
I had my family. There was joy there, too.
That is good to hear. I have never been to the Denerim alienage, but I hear that life is hard, and there is so much squalor. In Orlais, most Alvan servants live in the homes of their masters, often in great wealth and luxury.
I'd rather live free in squalor than be a slave.
They are serfs. There is no slavery in Orlais.
That is quite the naive perspective.
It's the same thing.
Elven servants are well compensated for their services. Some of them live richer lives than humans.
But they're
A
not
well-trained
really free.
elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
You notice that there's a lot of objectification here.
Yeah.
Like how can they be used?
Yeah, they're very useful, yeah. Like a prize-winning animal.
No, I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
Apology accepted.
Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about.
Yay! She approved of that conversation. Good. Okay. Now I have spoken to everybody except for Bodan. Hello, Bodan.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Bodan.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected.
My
And
boy.
with your
My
discount.
boy.
Bodan is not going to have much to comment on until you complete a major story things. He doesn't have much else to say other than that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of stuff I can afford right now, but that's okay.
Oh, don't worry, you'll have plenty of money.
Yeah. I remember you saying that there's a point where I have a ton of money. All right, so I believe you said that it's good to do some of the DLC stuff.
Yeah, so if you hit the premium content tag,
yes,
I recommend. I'm trying to remember. Go ahead and go to the map.
That is the wrong button. Here we go. The big
the world map.
There we go. World map.
Oh, do you not have Shale?
Not in my party?
Can you hover over that little thing below the castle near Lake Callahan?
Dragon's Peak?
No. The castle is... I can't see your mouse.
Oh,
Okay,
Redcliffe Castle?
Yeah, okay. Move it down below that.
Redcliffe Village?
Yeah, so... Can you move it to that little thing west... Or no, west of Lake Callahan?
Frostback Mountains?
When I say the
Soldier's,
thing, yeah, Pass.
Soldier's Pass. I've got a quest called that.
I'm trying to remember what Soldier's Pass is.
I can read the quest really quick and see.
Yes, go to Soldier's Pass. If I'm remembering correctly, that's the first thing you want to do.
A troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may be just too good to be true.
Yeah, go to Soldier's Pass.
Okay.
That's the thing you should do first. We're gonna get another friend.
You cannot travel at this time.
That's because you need to go to the...
Oh, I need to physically...
You actually need to go to the exit. Yeah.
I have to physically walk away.
As you wish.
Alright, who's coming with us? We can't bring Sten, he has no shoes. We're bringing Alistair.
Yes.
Morgan...
Wynn and Leliana would be good, I think.
Wynn...
Horse feathers.
Oh, but I clicked you to say yes.
Horse feathers.
No? Why?
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay.
That was weird.
She didn't want to be in place 3. She was like, how dare you?
No. I will not be 3rd place. I will be 4th place. I insist.
Oh, hello, Link. Link for Life says, confirms that yes, Sulcher's Pass leads to Shale. So we are on the right path.
I'm playing Inquisition right now, so I have a lot of jumbled...
Conflicting information.
Yeah, jumbled information in my head.
Oh, a fight.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh. Oh, and it's like a time.
Sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you.
Bet your ass we will.
I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
I am pussing the boots.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Oh, good.
The Antivan Crows are quite the organization.
I see.
You will learn more about them later.
Ah!
You're going to want a quick save right here, by the way.
I was going to say, that's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of dudes. A shady thug, and then some guy named Brehajome. Alright. We'll start by going up here. Hi, guy. Oh, we go down to talk to them. I see. I understand.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Did you sell a few copies? It's this asshole! You sold a few, not so strange. I have 5 copies.
Ah, will the wonders of this all too small a land never cease? Well, they will for you. Get them!
Ah, now we do a kill. Okay. Get this off of my taskbar. Come here, you. Go away. Alright.
Keep an eye out for mages, because you'll want to get those guys first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's definitely a mage up there. You can go after him. As can you win. Alistair? Help with this. Don't go all the way over there. You'll be running for too long.
At your order.
Weapons at the ready!
Yeah, having everybody clumped together, they're just gonna spam fireball.
Yeah. Okay, so we were too close together. Let's move over here then for these two. Or actually, she can.
You might actually might want to do a party heal with Win.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her to do that. Party.
Your order?
Good grief and gravy! I am stunned.
Victory shall be mine!
Oh, Win died.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Okay, quickly.
You need to activate rock armor for her.
Yeah, I do.
I realized that you didn't have it on.
Yeah, let's
Just turn it on right now. It's a sustained ability, so.
Boop.
Right. She'll have more survivability.
All right.
Of course.
She doesn't have a fancy mode. All right.
I believe she does have a few sustained abilities.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance?
I'll do speed up
My packs
this
are light,
conversation.
but I have a tome
Spacebar.
of strange origin.
Or,
The
actually, no,
Deus
it's escape for
Eternus,
this one.
Rumored to be the last message to a sinful world. I have no idea what you're talking about, and neither do these large men carrying swords. Get them!
Alright, get everybody the fuck away from you guys.
Yeah. You go over
You can see that the mage is actually casting fireball right now.
He's casting fireball as we speak. And you know what? I'll go over there to deal with that. And Leliana, shoot him, would you?
Shoot her!
Shoot her! Oh! The pain and the suffering. All right. Maybe I should go kill him. I'm gonna go kill him. Scusi!
Only one shall stand!
Die. Thank you. Alright, now we can do that, and it'll be fine.
Should probably get Win away from him.
Yeah. I just noticed her getting stabbed. Can I threaten and get him? I'll threaten him. There we
Threaten
go.
is a stain. That is not.
Oh, well, never mind. He went after me anyway. I don't have it on. Oh, I cut his head off.
Hell yeah.
All right, and we're done here.
That's what I like to see.
All right.
Good old fashioned beheading.
It looks like... Ah, he does have treasure. He has a cameo cowl. I'll just take all of that. Nobody else. There's some death.
No, well, there's a body behind you.
Oh, yeah.
The mage.
I will look at that. Right. Yep.
Explore the whole area before leaving.
I am. I'm even holding down the tab button to see the things. Good. How nice of the mage to come closer for us, says Link. You are correct. That was so polite of him. Just came right over. I don't see anything else. I think that's everything. Oh yeah, I can't just run off of cliffs. They won't let me
Yeah,
do that.
always kill the mage first. They are the biggest.
Yeah, I'm learning that.
Luckily, once you swarm them, they're pretty easy to kill. But...
Yeah, it looks like that's everything, Mickey. So, I guess I just proceed.
Also note though that the Darkspawn are assholes, and emissaries will purposefully stand out in the open, get you to follow them, and then get you into a trap.
Oh, great. Alright, let me gather the stuff in this area before I talk to you, good sir. There's a lot of elf fruit. And that's a pathway. Okay. Hi.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Part of your problem?
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Felix the Gross Boy.
Yes, that is in fact his name.
Amazing.
Also, you should get in the habit of quick saving before conversations.
I should do that. You are right. I'm Lenaria. I'm pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither.
Neither.
Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
How does this help you? What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by Darkspawn.
That's why.
That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely. Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Okay, what does a control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
Okay, how much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
How do I know this will work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
Why do I have the feeling that the reason he wants me to take this away isn't because he's like, oh, I'm just really worried someone might think it's valuable and kill me for it. And more he's like, I bought the thing, but it's fucking cursed. I've had the worst luck in the world, please take it.
No, he's telling the truth. He's never met it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on
I meant the rod was cursed, not the golem.
The rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
The golem might be cursed, but the rod isn't.
If it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Okay, bye. Okay, quest completed. So now we go to Honoleth, which I'm guessing now that we've done that is on the map. And
yes, quick save.
That is oh, it's a fallen tree. It's been blocked. I'm quick saving. I'm doing. Yes. Aha, to here. Go forth. Oh, I see the black The blackness is spreading. Oh! Fight. Traveler.
Oh, thank the Maker.
Bird!
We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Big burb.
Quick save.
These birds are so big. You're betraying us, aren't you? Thought so. Oh, hey, it's you! It is a bouncy burb. It's so pimp. Oh, that's a lot of guys.
Yeah, just be mindful.
Whoa.
This is a pretty tough fight.
Crap baskets. She's a mage. Alright, okay. First things first. You go down before anything else. Win. Let's see. Give that to Alistair. You also shoot the mage, please. And Alistair... Shoot her!
Maker preserve us. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Okay. Archers. How'd you get up? Oh god, I'd have to like go... Oh, we have to go like the long way. Okay, shit.
I mean, you can just have Liliana shoot them.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Liliana. You may go after that assassin. When you are done casting Heroic Aura, you may also shoot the assassin. I will continue stabbing this man. I will now stab
You
him.
actually think you have a chance?
Okay, how are we doing on this guy? Halfway dead. Good. This is the big strong man. Okay, we've almost gotten rid of
You're
him.
actually mopping the floor with them pretty easily.
I really am. Okay, I'm going to run over here. Oh, I almost stepped in that, and that... Yep! There we go. And now, hoisted by my own petard. Oh, I got right past that one. Boom. Well, fuck.
I never liked this part.
How do you get up
I
there?
almost stepped
Oh,
up.
they're there. Watch out for that. Watch out for snakes. There you go.
Let's get started.
Good lord. Yeah, Link says I saw that coming. Oh, there's another trap right there. Elven Assassin.
You'll be able to loot after this.
Okay, good. I'm gonna talk to him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
He sounds like Puss in Boots.
Yes.
That could be easily rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
You seem awfully glib for a prisoner.
It is my way, or so I am told. Let's see then. I assume you kept me alive to ask me some questions, yes? If so, let me save you time and get right to the point. My name is ZEVRAN. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Currently, yes. Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
That son of a bitch! Does that mean you're loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform
Alistair
service.
mimicked me. He's so cute. Uh-huh. And now that you have failed that service?
Oh, well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me?
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then.
If you had failed.
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
No. I do like your character, though. So what are the Antivan Crows?
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being good assassins, I see. Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm listening. Make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So let me serve you instead.
And what's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
What do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing.
I mean, that's fair.
That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
Very well, I accept your offer.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
I took Morrigan with us.
I typically recommend taking persuade options.
Don't worry about it. We can use him.
All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
Welcome,
we are.
ZEVRAN. Having an Antivan crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
No, I changed my mind. Kill him.
To you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am
like
your
that.
man, without reservation. This I swear.
Fancy.
It's like that scene from Slayers.
Let's see. Should I bring him with us or not? Probably.
I honestly think that he's a pretty weak rogue. He doesn't even know lock picking.
Shame on you.
You could spec into it, but I mean,
Right.
not the specking isn't as good for as for Liliana.
The Friends of Red Jenny. Hello. The task was never promised to be easy. You said you could enter the Circle Tower and you were believed. Find the small painted box in the first Enchanter Irving's office and deliver it to the door marked in Denerim as agreed, or be prepared to find yourself hunted across Ferelden, Friends of Red Jenny. There's a sketched map of several doors. It requires the box to be placed on it to block out false leads. Interesting! The name of the group sounds familiar.
As you wish.
Let's see. Let's go loot some assassins. Wait. Are there still traps on the ground? No, they're gone. Okay, they automatically
if you're worried, no, they do not automatically disappear.
Oh.
If you want to make sure that you see traps, lead with Leliana.
Okay. Because I saw them before when I was running around over here.
Of course.
They looked near invisible, but I didn't see them.
Seeing them isn't class-based. Seeing them is stat-based.
I see.
But your rogues will have higher cunning and dexterity, so...
I see. Alright. Well, let's walk over here and hope that the trap I saw does not kill us. And it didn't. It's gone. Yay! Link says, I love ZEVRAN. I can see why people would. I like the characters in here that are sassy. I mean, he had a good point. It's like, why would you be loyal to me? Well, because if I'm not, then the crows are definitely going to kill me. And I would like to live long enough for them to forget that I was here. So, yeah. Alright. There does not appear to be anything else.
Quick save.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna just keep saying it.
You can keep saying it.
Then don't act like that.
It's fine. Oh, look, there's a picture of a golem on the map. It has no head. Well, that's probably a problem. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, ZEVRAN, and Revolution72. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I'd also like to give a big thank you to everyone else watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know with a like and a comment. Be sure to have a look at the other videos on my channel and subscribe so you never miss a new one. Links to my Patreon, Twitch, and all my other socials are in the description below the video. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye bye!